Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming in. For those of you that are joining me on my podcast, Nonprofit Nuggets with Jennifer Yarbrough, thank you so very much for being here. For those of you that are listening and watching in from YouTube, thank you for joining. Thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, and thank you for subscribing. Again, your comments, as always, are a cherish to me. I appreciate them. I appreciate you taking the time to express your feelings, your gratitude, your impressions of the conversations that I start. And I want you to know that I really want to provide you with reliable and credible and professional content that's going to help you really leverage your organization's visibility, credibility, and build trust within your community. Today, I want to talk about something that I don't think anyone talks about. I've never heard anyone speak about it. If you have, please let me know in the comments. But many nonprofit founders believe that fundraising is hard because donors don't want to give. And I just want to dispel that myth, okay? Many of you may think that you are bothering your donors or your funders, your community, right? You may be thinking, I don't want to bother people, or times are hard, people don't have money. I don't want to sound like I'm begging. I get it. I get it. But here's the truth. And this may completely change how you see fundraising. Okay. Donors are already planning to give the money away. The real reason is not if they will give, the question is where they will give. Today, I want to explain donor behavior in the simplest way possible. In the simplest way possible. The IRS versus a trust decision. Okay. Once you understand this, fundraising stops feeling personal, awkward, or even desperate. Every year, individuals, families, and businesses face a guaranteed decision. They will give a portion of their money to the IRS or to the organization that they trust. This is not optional. Taxes will be paid. The only question is, can some of this money go somewhere meaningful instead? This is why donors are not being asked to give. They are deciding where to allocate money they already expect to part with. Now, that's just a whole different perspective shift, okay? And I really want to let you know that fundraising is not about the money. It's not about the money. It's really about trust. And so, if donors already plan to give, why don't they give to every nonprofit, right? Because giving is not emotional first, it's risk based. Donors ask, consciously or unconsciously, will my money be used responsibly? Will this organization still exist next year? Do I trust the leadership? Will my giving make a difference? They're not evaluating your heart or your passion. They're evaluating your organization. And this is where structure matters more than passion. Most founders think fundraising starts with the asking. It doesn't. Fundraising starts with signals of trust. Trust signals include clear leadership roles, financial transparency, consistent communication, realistic goals, and follow through. One of the top reasons that donors stop giving is because they don't know where their money went, right? They don't know. They're not communicated to with. Donors don't want perfection, but they want confidence that their money won't create chaos. Structure doesn't slow fundraising. It makes giving feel safe. Did you hear what I said? Having the right structure, administrative entity structure, doesn't slow down fundraising. It makes giving feel safe. And this is critical. Donors are not technically giving to your program. They are giving to your organization. Even when funds are restricted to a program, the donor is trusting your leadership, your systems, your accountability, your ability to manage money. That's why two nonprofits who can do the same work, similar work, but only one attracts consistent donors. The difference isn't mission, it's trust. Fundraising feels personal because your mission is personal. So when donors say no, many of you internalize it as they don't believe in us. They don't care. I asked wrong. But donors aren't rejecting you. They are declining risk. When trust isn't fully established, donors default to familiar organizations, institutions with track records, groups that feel safe. We all do it. That's not cruelty, that's human behavior. So, how do you become a place donors choose instead of the IRS? You don't pressure, you don't beg, you build trust deliberately. That includes clear messaging, administrative readiness, consistent updates, right? Realistic fundraising plans, transparency about growth. When donors trust you, giving feels like a relief, not an obligation. Here's the reframe I want you to carry, okay? Fundraising isn't about money. It's offering donors a trusted alternative to taxes. Your job is not to convince. Your job is to build something worthy of trust. Once trust is there, donors don't need to be chased. They choose. I hope that this explanation resonates with you. And I hope that you're realizing that fundraising has felt hard because trust wasn't fully built yet. That's not failure, it's just information. If you're ready to set your organization, set it up in a way that allows donors to give confidently, responsibly, and consistently, then let's talk. All right. If you recognize that you may have lost funding opportunities simply because your organization wasn't structured for trust and you're ready to change that, reach out. We have we'll have a conversation about where your organization is, what's missing, and whether it makes sense to move forward intentionally. And the best part is this: I'm going to do it for you, right? I'm going to do it for you. You can focus on the work of your mission. You can focus on the things that you developed your organization to do, and let me and my team do the work. Let me and my team put it together for you. Let me and my team craft and design and structure the pieces, the systems, and the elements that are going to build trust in your community. All right. There's only two options: either you do it or you let me do it. Either way, it's got to be done, right? Either way, it's got to be done because donors are already giving. The question is whether they can trust you with it. And that's why I'm here. I want to make sure that your organization is trusted, your organization is seen, your organization has the resources and revenue that it needs, not just to do your program, but to really accomplish your mission and to benefit your community. I know that's what you want to do, right? So don't wait, don't hold back, and don't worry. I'm going to take it all off your hands, and my team and I will do it for you. All right, let's have that conversation and let's get you started. The earlier the start, the earlier you can build trust, the earlier you can have the funds that you need to operate. I am Jennifer. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you next time.